Hey guys, what's going on? So, it is yet another update to my gaming setup. As you're able to see, I've got my DMX wheel there. Still fine, even after 2 years now, it's just over 2 years old. Obviously got my shifter there. It's slightly lower than normal because I've got a wheel stand. So, there's a massive plate down there for the pedals, so we've had to improvise slightly. That bar, I think it was originally in that hole and that hole, and then it meant I basically had to fully extend my leg to be able to reach the pedals. So then we put the bar here, and then we've got the pedals resting on that bar, and as a backrest resting on this. So this is all kind of spare space, but the reason why there's so many holes is because you can, if you've got the TVPA pedals, then you can actually screw them down. So it means it won't move at all. Whereas I've only got the standard TMX pedals, the accelerator and brake. It means I can't screw it down because it doesn't line up with any of the holes. But this wheel stand is so good. Because also you can see I've got the wheel there and the shifter there. And even when I'm running high force feedback on this, on any game, it still seems stable. I mean, that seems stable, and the shifter is stable because it's a massive sheet of metal. And even if it did start to unscrew, you can see that lip there. Maybe you can't. Can't focus. There we go. So that lip there, even if it did manage to unscrew itself, it would still, and slide forward, it would still be caught on that lip. And the same with that. The same with the shifter. It's got a lip here that you have to get that round, and even if it did unscrew, which it won't, I mean, yes, even if it did unscrew, it's very hard to get it off, and it's very secure. But as I said, I've got the pedals down here resting on that bar, and then resting on this bar back here for a support. And also you can see it's quite close to my Xbox because, well, it is quite big. And by quite big, I mean that is the box that it came in. Yeah. It's massive. I mean, I'll hold it at my head height. That's how big it is. I mean, I'm 5'11". I'm tall, but you know, it's still pretty big. So, just in case you don't know what these do, you'd unscrew it, and then you can do a height adjuster, so you can have it higher or lower, and this height is perfect for my chair. And also my chair is at height adjustable. It's like a normal office chair that I got from one of my dad's mates, completely free. Only because it's old and battered, and look, you can see it's fading there and there's cracks everywhere. But to be honest, it still works perfectly fine. So then, that's the height adjuster. You'd unscrew that. That's kind of to just lock it in place there. We've got a bit of a wire situation there. So you'd unscrew that. Those just hold it in place for the moment. Then these down here are the angle adjusters. So obviously you can, it goes all the way through to the other side, like you can probably see there. You can see there. Come on, phone, focus. There we go. So you can see there. That is just the other end of that one, but on that side. So then you'd unscrew that. Like I said with these, you'd unscrew it, and then that's kind of just to lock it in place. You'd unscrew it, and then it can almost like fold flat, so that you can pretty much put it under your settee. Or like, obviously you'd have to take the wheel and shift it off, but you know, you obviously have to take those off, or you could keep them on and just store them, like rest them up against something. But like, normally when we go on holiday, I've got a table that's under there. That's what my wheel used to be on. We normally just fold it up there, and then I've got a cupboard under the stairs where we put my wheel and pedals in, because I haven't had my shifter for long. Yeah, so that's another update to the gaming setup. But again, I love this. I haven't had any problems with it at all. It took about 10 minutes to build. All you have to do is get it out, unfold it, put these in, to move the bar, put the wheel on, put the shifter on, done. So screw those in down there. We had to, oh, I can't remember what else. Yeah, we had to screw the gear shifter mount on, because that is just like, that is like a sheet of metal. So that is kind of like a sheet of metal that screws into these holes, and then holds obviously the gear shifter in place. And obviously it's a TH8A. And again, I've had no problems with this. No problems with the pedals, but I would like to get an upgrade for the T3PA pedals, the accelerator, brake and clutch, because obviously I've got the gear shifter over there, and it's not really realistic not having a clutch when you've got a gear shifter. So that's one thing I do want to update to my gaming setup, and I'll probably make a video when I do get them. But as I said, I absolutely love this. It's a GT Omega, found on Amazon. And I've still got some parts in there. I've got some, I think, stickers actually. No, that's the booklet. Where's the stickers gone? There we go. Got a few stickers for it. Haven't used them, but yeah. So it's pretty cool, to be honest. And then obviously that's for the tools, and that's the gear mount. That's the box that the gear mount. No, this is the box that the gear mount came in, I think. But anyway, we keep in the box, and it is huge, and it's a pain, because when you get the box, you kind of think, ooh, like when you're looking at an Amazon, oh, it's going to be really small, and the box comes and it's huge, and it's, I think it's 12 kilos. Yeah, there we go. Right, trying to tilt the box. There we go. Gross weight 12 kilos. So it's pretty hefty, but you know, it's so much better than that crap little table I had down there, just under the sofa. But that's the only update I've had to my gaming setup, and I've had a new little update. It's not very big. These headphones I've got at Christmas, I think. Or did I get them from? I think I got them for my birthday actually. So they're getting close to 2 months old, and they're amazing. When you put them on, it's basically sound deafening, so you can't hear anything else. The mic quality is great. They're really comfy, and they look good. So what else can you ask for that? And also, a little control box. Focus. Yeah, there's a little control box there. Which controls the volume, which is a little wheel on the side, and then you've got on the side of the mic on and off, so if like you're eating you can turn it off, but it's generally very good. Oh god, I just zoomed in. Didn't want to do that. I'm just tying it back up. And I kind of keep the adapter on the end. Zoom out. There we go. I keep the adapter on the end because it's just easier than keeping it on the controller. Because I've got a docking station, I have to keep taking it off every time I put it on the docking station. But that's my old headphones. 2 years old. No, actually they're 1 year old, because... No, I think they're actually about 2, because I had a pair that I was just speaking to my mic normally, and they just broke. Out of nowhere, they broke. But, you know, so... Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and a great rest of the week. It'll be a classic peace out from me. Goodbye.